नमस्ते फ्रेंड, आप सभी का एक बार फिर से वेलकम। और फ्रेंड्स, बैंकिंग अपडेट्स में इंपॉर्टेंट बातें। एक, जैसा कि आपने देख सुना होगा कि महाराष्ट्र में जो कुछ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज के जो मिसक्रिएंट्स हैं वो हमारे बैंकर्स को साथ दुर्व्यवहार कर रहे हैं। यूओबीयू strongly protest against attack on bank employees in महाराष्ट्र। रीड प्रेस रिलीज, उन्होंने एक प्रेस रिलीज करके कहा, the United Forum of Bank has said that Maharashtra Nirman Sinha MNS activists are threatening bank officials, demanding that they speak only in Marathi and ensure all display boards are in the Marathi language. In a press release, UOB stated that while most bank boards in Maharashtra are already in Marathi and many clerical staff are Marathi speaking, officer level jobs are filled through a nationwide recruitment process. This means that officers come from different parts of India and many do not speak Marathi. The forum suggested that instead of making threats, MNS should focus on improving training programs in colleges and universities to help Marathi speaking candidates secure more officer positions. The union also criticized MNS action as a political move aimed at creating fear among bank employees. It urged the state government and bank management to take steps to protect officials and ensure a peaceful work environment. Additionally, UAB pointed out that while MNS is demanding more Marathi representation in banks, it has not spoken about the fact that none of the 12 public sector banks have a Marathi individual appointed as a director on their boards. The forum called on MNS leader Raj Thackeray to push for such high level appointment instead of target lower level bank staff. और एक good news from the Bank of India. Bank of India to bear 100% perquisite tax on employee loans. Bank of India has agreed to bear 100% of the perquisite tax on concessional loans, providing much needed relief to the thousands of employees. Recently, Bank in India announced to deduct TDS on perquisites such as loan offered to employees at lower interest rate. Present proposal. Keeping in view the significant role played by human resources in bank as a positive HR initiative and welfare measure, it is now proposed to absorb tax liability arising out of perquisite value on account of concessional and interest-free loan extended to the employees for the financial year 24-25 on the following terms. Bank will absorb the tax liability on perquisites arising on account of concessional and interest-free loans extended to all employees who are in service as on 1st April 24. In case of ex-employee superannuated voluntarily retired from the service of the bank during this financial year, the bank will bear the tax liability on account of concessional and interest-free loans extended to them on the outstanding loan liability up to the date of their superannuation, voluntary retirement only. In other words, the tax liability as above will not be absorbed by the bank post superannuation voluntary retirement. और पिछले दिनों डीएफए सेक्रेटरी के अध्यक्षता में बैंक चीफ की मीटिंग हुई थी और उसके हिसाब से एज पर द सोर्स द यूनियन फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री हैज आस्क्ड पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक्स टू वर्क ऑन strategy to improve deposit mobilization. The banking sector is suffering from liquidity crisis as the public is now not investing much money in the bank FD. Instead, they are investing their money in the stock market and the mutual fund to earn more interest. Recently, RBI also took notice of this liquidity crisis and announced to inject liquidity into the banking sector. The finance ministry has asked banks to create a strategy for the deposit mobilization and share them with the Ministry of Finance at the earliest. The progress of financial schemes was also discussed in the meeting. Banks have been asked to execute major financial inclusion schemes aggressively, such as the Credit Guarantee Fund scheme to skill development, Mudra Yojana, or Pradhan Mantri Matsya Kisan Samriddhi Sahyojana and Kisan Credit Card. The Finance Ministry has also asked our aid from the Fisheries and Aquaculture Infrastructure Development Fund to develop infrastructure for the fisheries sector. Thank you, friends. Namaste.